Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. So, guys, I just recorded a couple minutes ago and ran out of space on my SD card. So I'm going to try and shorten this down just a little bit. So I have to try and download the stuff and do everything tonight, guys, because I had a complete brain fart today. So I woke up like early today. We went to the grocery stores. We did everything like that, right? Now it's like 9:30 and I'm like, I'm kind of tired. I want to go to bed, like just go take a shower, head to bed. I was like, I don't have anything else I need to do. Like, you know, it's not super early to be taking a shower because I seriously was like tired at like 8 o'clock. And on top of that too, because we had the football game so early yesterday and then I didn't get too much sleep last night, like not a whole ton, and I was like, you know, it'd just be nice, I'll go to bed early tonight. This way I can catch up on a little bit of sleep. So I was planning on doing that, and I had my towels in the washing machine, right? And I was gonna go move them into the dryer, and I went and checked the dryer, and I put my blanket in the dryer and it was still a little damp, so I was like, okay, I'll run it for like another 20 minutes, right? So I was like, okay, after that it'll be fine. Well, I completely forgot to throw my towels in there or anything like that, even just in the dryer, and run it with my blanket, or like that I needed the towels to take a shower. So I was like, oh my gosh, I completely spaced out. Which, like, I could go grab some out of the linen closet, but I was like, I guess I'll just watch some YouTube and kind of just, like, enjoy a little bit more of the afternoon, because this is only going to take, like, an hour or so for it to finish drying. And that will have nice warm towels when I get out of the shower, which would be nice, just because I'm kind of too lazy to go in the closet and get them. And then if I use a towel, I use 2 towels, guys. I have a very specific process here. I use one for drying myself off, and I'll use one for my hair. And so I have 2 very different towels here, guys. And so the ones that we have, though, are too thick that when I try and, like, twist my hair up in them, because I'll twist my hair up in them and then I get dressed, and I'll let my hair just kind of dry in the towel, and then by the time I take it out, it's dry. Well, not, like, completely dry, but it's not, like, soaking wet anymore. And so, yeah, guys, this is my whole process that I do. But the ones that we have in the bathroom or like, that we use, they're, like, too thick that I can't twist them over my head, and then it's, like, pulling my face back. Anyways, guys, it's a long story. I'm very picky about my towels. So I'm gonna wait for them to get done. But I was like, oh yeah, I can take an early shower and everything like that. I was like, nope, I can't. So yeah, guys, I did kind of have a brain fart, but I'm gonna enjoy some blueberries right here, or I'm sorry, blackberries and raspberries, because I can eat a whole thing of these pretty much in one sitting. I love blackberries and raspberries. They're my 2 favorite berries, which is weird too, because I'm not a huge, like, sweets, like, or, like, fruit person. Like, I don't mind apples. I'll have them, like, occasionally. I'm not a huge strawberry fan or blueberry fan. Like, I'll eat them if they're out. I really like watermelon. I'm a kind of a cantaloupe fan. I used to be more of a pineapple person. I'm not really so much anymore. And, like, honeydew, again, though, it's like, if it's out, then I might eat it, but I don't always choose to eat it. But, like, raspberries and blackberries, I will, like, eat if they're ever in the refrigerator. And I will eat a whole package in one sitting. So that's why I've got these here to enjoy. But the raspberries, like, and the blackberries, they weren't tasting so amazing. So I'm kind of picking and choosing which ones I want to eat, because, I don't know, I think they might have been, they're, like, kind of out of season maybe now, and so, like, they just taste like they're, like, they were picked ripe, and so they're not, like, the really super fresh tasting ones, and so they kind of just taste a little nasty, but, not, like, super nasty, just they don't taste, like, amazing, like, super great, like, freshly quality picked, kind of. So that's why I'm just pick and choose between the 2 of them, which ones. But like I said, guys, I'm just gonna watch some YouTube and wait about an hour until the dryer is done, and then I'm going to take my shower. But today, too, guys, the 2 football teams that we had continuing on are going to make it to the Super Bowl, guys, which is, like, kind of the one team that's at gold this year. They're varsity gold. They were the other team, not our team, but the other team. They ended up winning by, it was like 7-6, I think was the final score, right? So they just barely made it to the Super Bowl. But they came over last year from actually another town because they weren't happy with their league and stuff like that. So they came over, asked if they could put, like, a team in our town and, you know, play through our I guess our program through the league that we're in. And we were like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine, because they wanted some better competition, because apparently like the competition they had was just horrible and it wasn't run very well, the league they were in the town that all these kids are from. So they decided to come over. So they did, and they put a team in. They played last year and they did okay, but this year they went, I think they lost the very last game of the season, but other than that, I think they went undefeated all year up until the very last game, and that was not a controversial game, but the game before that was, and caused one of their kids to actually get ejected from the game with it was like targeting or something like that, but honestly, it wasn't. They sent in the videotape to the league. They said, no, he's not suspended, or he is suspended. Then they said he wasn't suspended. Then they said he was suspended again. And so he didn't play that game, so that was pretty much why they ended up losing to this team, right? But then they ended up playing today. Like I said, they made it. They're going to the Super Bowl. But I feel like in my heart, even if they win, they won't have really, like, won for our town. You know, they're kind of their own, I mean, they're playing for us, but they're kind of their own entity kind of thing. So it's like, it'd be cool if they won, like we can say like, yeah, you know, our town won, you know, the Super Bowl or whatever. But I feel like it still isn't like our town, because those kids aren't homegrown kids. So, you know, we have that. And then the silver team, which again, for me, too, if they win, like, because I'm trying to justify here, guys, why Matthew's team will still be the last team that, like, wins the Super Bowl. But even if they do, those kids are all from our town. They've grown up. They've gone through our system and everything like that, our program. And so if they do win, I will be happy about it. But the only thing is they're playing at a silver level, which is not the most elite kids. Matthew played up at, like, the gold level, but there was 2 different divisions, and Matthew was in the lower gold division. So like, still, like, if they do win, but it's like, I don't know, like, they're not like the elite kids that are up at the top, you know, they are down below. And they honestly too, like my dad was saying, they had to petition to get into the lower league. They went undefeated all season, or no, they also lost 1 game, I think, but they had to petition to get into the lower league and division or whatever. And long story short, guys, like, they're, I guess my dad was even saying too, like, some teams were complaining they shouldn't be in that league, or, you know, that division or whatever. It's just, it's kind of a whole bunch of headaches. Football kind of is. It's a whole bunch of, like, politics, honestly. But anyways, though, yeah, like, you know, I just feel like Matthew's team will be the last team that was grown here that won it gold. Now, the kids that I played, or not I played with, but the kids that graduated with me, which was the class of 14 from our town, they won a Super Bowl a couple years maybe prior to Matthew or something like that, and they won back-to-back Super Bowls. They won 1 year and then they won the next year, and those were the kids, like I said, I believe they were at my age. They were the last ones to do it before Matthew. They were actually the first ones to do it before Matthew, and they were also gold. So we've only had 3 so far gold teams that won. Really 2, because again, that one team won back-to-back years, and Matthew was one of those. So again, if they do win, they'll actually be the first silver team to ever win a Super Bowl, if that is the case. And then, like I said, this gold team that's playing, the varsity gold team, they will be the like I said, not our home kids that are playing, but again, still really good for our program, still good for, like I said, for those kids too, because we have kind of developed, like, you know, my dad was saying even too, with some of the coaches, like, you know, relationships and things like that between, you know, some of our kids and their kids and stuff like that. So, you know, and the parents and the coaches and stuff like that. So, you know, it's cool, but again, I feel like Matthews will be still like the last team that wins at the gold level, but we don't know yet. We don't know who's going to win next week, so we're debating whether or not we're going to go to it, because I told my dad, I was like, but still, like, my dad's obviously not going to be the president anymore. He's stepping down this year. It'll be good, though, to still have, like, the president still come to the Super Bowl, I think. So, and I think, like, that's, like, even though, again, who's the vice president, she'll be there, and she's going to be the new president, but I was like, it still would be good to, like, go and, like, support the town and stuff like that, or, you know, our league and stuff. So, my dad was like, he's like, because honestly too, it was like, okay, football's over. Okay, no, we don't have football anymore. And I was like, we have football. And my dad's like, I need to get stuff done because we have so many projects you guys have seen. We had to take forever to get done because we haven't had time because of football. So yeah, anyway, so guys, I ran out of space in my other memory card. Like I said, I didn't want to do. I had to switch over to another one. So, and then my battery died. And so now guys, let me wrap up today's vlog. Yeah, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe. I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.